God, you mistook Misdreavus for Mew, didn't you? So, should we call it even? I'm Horace, from Cianwood City. So, you're searching for Mew, aren't you? Huh? You're serious? Of course, he's that famous Pokémon professor. It'd be great to find a Pokémon like that. You really do know a lot about Pokémon, Go. Let me see. Celebi's known as a forest guardian, and it appears only in the most pristine of forests. But the coolest thing about Celebi? Time travel. Since Celebi's got the power to travel through time, they say it came from the future. And also, if Celebi appears before you, you've got a bright future ahead. Sorry, but I like that. Having a bright future in the palm of your hand sounds like you're full of confidence.
Huh? It's my outfit, right? You know why I'm wearing it, don't you? Tell me, do you love bug types? Superb! Then you're the bug type Pokémon King of Kanto! My name is Cricketina Kylie. They call me the bug type Queen of Sinnoh! Because I've caught every Sinnoh bug type Pokémon, and now I'm catching bug types from all the other regions. I'm happy to accept your challenge. Keep your guard up! I'm the bug type Queen of Sinnoh, Cricketina Kylie! Heracross! It's your turn! Beat it head on! Arm thrust! Fast react time, so we're gonna just grab hold. Heracross! Fury attack! I won't let you get away. Follow it up with Mega Horn! Heracross! It can't be! You did well, Heracross. You're quite strong. I admit defeat. You really should catch them all because they're wonderful. Ooh, and yours? Oh, I can't believe it! There it is! A pincer! You wouldn't by any chance be interested in trading your pincer for my Heracross, would you? I've always wanted a pincer, but there aren't any in Sinnoh. That's the reason I came to the Pokémon trading event. But nobody seems willing to trade me a pincer. I suppose it can't be helped.
Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan, you battled very well. Now, return. I am the master of this fighting dojo. People call me the Karate Master. Feel free to use this dojo as long as you want. You are correct. But that will happen only after you have defeated me in a battle. That's correct. But first we observe the battle between Ash and Bee. Living alongside Pokémon. Battling together with Pokémon. That is what we strive for. Always. Bee is a gym leader from the Galar region. And because her gym specializes in fighting-type Pokémon, that means she's an expert. The inheritor of Galar Karate's 100-year history. In addition, she is traveling the world, visiting every dojo, challenging them and building up both her Pokémon and herself, seeking to reach perfection. It looks like Ash has allowed the gym leader to get inside his head. Neither my Hitmonlee nor Hitmonchan stood a fighting chance against its strength. That attack was what defeated both my Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. That attack was just what Grapploct wanted. Now, young Go, I believe that it's our turn. You will get your choice of Pokémon to add to your team, but only after you've beaten me.
We're very sorry for the trouble we caused. It would seem so. It's unique. It doesn't seem to be able to evolve, no matter what stone we try to use. All Eevee possess unstable DNA from the start, so it just may be this Eevee's DNA is a little bit more unstable than usual. Or perhaps it hasn't found its true path just yet, and is feeling a little lost. Though that theory is unscientific. Say, Chloe, if it's all right with you, would you mind looking after Eevee? I can tell you want to stay with Chloe, don't you, Eevee?
Hold it! I'm so sorry. This is my partner. Voltorb helped me out with farm work. Nice to see you, Chloe. Thanks for coming all this way. And my, how you've grown. Back when I was researching at Cerise Lab, you were only this tall. Welcome to Laxton Farm. Before we see the problem area, I was hoping you'd try some of my fresh-picked produce. Go ahead and help yourselves to whatever looks tasty. Now that's just what I like to see. The whole reason I got into farming was for smiles just like that. Research and farming both exist to help make people happy. Go on and eat as much as you like. A tip, I gather old shells that Golem have shed, then grind them up to use as a fertilizer. This is the biggest field we have on Laxton Farm. Right now we have carrots planted here, but yeah, it's so much better at it than I am. I really depend on it. Seeing is believing. I don't have the faintest idea what happened, but the Diglett just started appearing in my fields. Voltorb keeps watch as best as it can, but there are so many. It's harvest time, but if this keeps up, the carrot crop will work so hard to grow will be a total loss. So that's why I contacted Professor Cerise to see if he could help me.
Hello, everyone. I'm assuming the three of you must be Chloe, Ash, and Go. Thanks so much. Let's see. If I heard Krissa correctly, you want to know more about Vaporeon, right? That's Vaporeon for you. If you want to get to know Vaporeon, the quickest way is for you to get into the water with it. What do you say? Would you all like to give it a try? I totally think you should enter the kids' marine athletic race tomorrow. Oh, your Eevee's just so cute. It reminds me of the past. I'm a professional surfer, so when I ride the waves, I'd always take Eevee with me to both training sessions and competitions. Eevee loved the sea, so it suddenly occurred to me I should try surfing with it on the board. And as soon as I did, its evolution was simply the natural progression of where things were already headed. I hope Eevee will come to understand how you feel about this.
If it isn't Hodge, we're taking care of this Absol problem once and for all. Come along. We'll make sure Absol doesn't mess with the town's peace ever again. These kids don't look like they could be any help at all. But sure, it never hurts to have more people around. Some nerve you got. You got 2 hours. If you can't figure it out by then, that's it. I have to apologize. I didn't understand what you and Absol were trying to do. Since you did everything you could to save our town, if I don't apologize, it'll haunt me forever. Won't you please forgive me? We made such a mistake. Thank you for everything. Oh yeah, it does my heart good to know that it's all hot water under the bridge, if you catch my drift.
Hello, a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry to bother you at such an early hour. Excellent! Thank you in advance. So why don't we begin? I have a favor to ask. Could you please gather the electric types in Cerise Park as quickly as you can? Just as I suspected. Without a doubt, the culprit's here. And it's you! The suspect was apprehended at 9:23 a.m. You have the right to remain silent. Our artist put together a drawing based on that testimony, and this is the result. You were asleep, so what you're saying is if Pikachu were to leave the lab to steal electricity, then you would never know, would you? Look, officer, I've told you that my detective instincts are unerring. I'm making an arrest. Pika! Don't give me that! Hey, your trainer has a mother back home who really cares for you, right? Wouldn't she be happier if you just admit your guilt and pay your debt to society? Hey, are you listening to me? The suspect is now on the run from justice. After it! I knew it. The real culprit shows up when you least expect it. Proving my instincts are never wrong. Curses! It somehow got away. Up until now, it only did its thieving at night. But now it's doing it in the light of day, without leaving a single clue. I've got it! Pikachu, I deputize you to help us with the investigation. Officer Jenny, you were ordered to take Pikachu with you and leave no stone unturned, understand?
Ow! Who's there? Well, I guess no one would expect a human to be up there. I overslept! Thanks for waking me up! I've been waiting for you, Ash. Wow, you haven't changed one bit. Well, what do you think? I'm champion! You surprised? Mission Surprise is a complete success! I never even considered being champion as a goal, but I'm a long way from Dragon Master. So, to keep pushing myself, I entered the World Coronation Series. I thought this would happen. Battling always gets you overexcited. Just what I'd expect from a little kid. I'm so sorry, all right. Ash, it's time for you to get reacquainted with my Dragon Squad. Such a cutie. It's so amazing you caught a Dragonite. You're just so soft. This one is really sweet, isn't it? Go Dragonite! You know, I've really been looking forward to this battle for a long time. I thought if I could pit us against you and your Pokémon, then my Pokémon and I could get stronger and we could understand each other even more. Here we go! Use Dragon Rush! Dragonite, you really care for Ash, don't you? That's why you try so hard. You're such a sweet Pokémon. See, when my Haxorus was an Axew, it was timid, but it also tried really hard. And then, while it was learning different kinds of moves, it realized how fun battling is. And when it's having fun, I'm having fun too! So why don't you have fun battling? If you do, Ash will have more fun as well!
Welcome, young Ash. No, this little one happens to be my partner. Iris should be waiting for you inside. I'm Drayden, leader of the Opaloosid Gym. Iris is presently ranked the strongest trainer in Unova. In other words, she holds the title of reigning champion. Following her journeys with Ash, Iris fought Dragon-type trainers and gym leaders and met many Dragon types, learning all the time. By trusting in her Pokémon, she climbed to the position of champion. Have you both forgotten you have a battle to fight? Opaloosid Gym is a Dragon-type gym. This will be an appropriate match. Iris understands Dragon-type Pokémon's emotions. Incredible battling between Dragon types. It was truly a spectacular sight to see.
I was wondering who it was, and it turns out to be Ashy Boy. I just said that for old time's sake. It's been a long time, Ash, Pikachu. Those days are over. Now I'm on a long journey researching Pokémon all over the world. And in the middle of it, I came up with a goal that's brought me to Kanto. But first things first. I started to get interested when I heard that Ash had this buddy. I wondered what you'd be like. I'm not interested in your personality. The only thing that interests me is your skill as a Pokémon trainer. If someone's gonna be Ash's buddy, I want him to be a great Pokémon trainer at my level or above. I just want to be sure you deserve to be Ash's buddy, understand? I analyze temperature, humidity, wind direction everywhere it shows up, and I determined it's likely to appear somewhere near here. So I'm checking it out. I remember Infernape, and the way it battled in the Pokémon League. Were you able to pick up any clues? It's adding up, and I just might know the location of a ravine where Infernape could be. No time to waste, let's hurry!
You're a lifesaver. The minute we found a place to set up camp, I realized I had nothing for dinner. But when I smelled your campsite, I knew we'd be fine. Oopsie, sorry about that. My name is Dawn, and that's my partner, Piplup. Hi, Eevee. Nice to meet you. So, Chloe, where are you headed? Now, I'll bet you're planning on entering the contest there. If so, you're just like us. There's a first time for everybody, after all. No need to worry. I've probably competed in every contest here in Sinnoh. I've also competed in the Hoenn region, Unova region, Johto region, and a few others. Sometimes. And sometimes with friends. When I traveled across the Sinnoh region, there were 3 of us. How about this? If it works for you, let's go to Eterna City together. Hey, what's the matter? See, Piplup's bubble beam comes in handy. Huh? Ah, natural spring water. It's so cool. Better time. No need to worry, Chloe. No need to worry. No need to worry, Chloe. No need to worry, Chloe. We're going to get there. Don't you think you should lighten up? Back when I traveled in a group of 3, one of my friends was a Pokemon doctor in training. And I learned some of this from him. Those were fun days. And my other friend had no room left in his head for anything but Pokemon. You could say he was a Pokemon fanatic. It seems to me Piplup simply just wants to stay with me as a Piplup for the rest of its life. When it happened, I wondered if it was making the best choice. But looking at it now, I think we've both grown even closer because of it. So no need to worry. Really think it through, and you're sure to make a decision that'll pay off best in the end. Guarantee.